If I have pastry bits on my face, I'm eating an almond croissant, and now you know why. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are going to be covering a topic that I know everyone's excited about. I know everyone's marked their calendars, taken days off to celebrate this time. It's so exciting. It's a back to school video. First day of school is tomorrow. That does not make me late. It makes me very timely. So without further ado, let's get into this video. It's going to be a what's in my bag university edition. Here is the culprit. This is my bag of choice for year 3. I think after going through year 1 and year 2 and carrying around my backpack, I've realized the mistakes that I've done. And that is, with a backpack, I feel like I have more space in my bag, and so it makes me carry more things that I think I need in emergency situations, and it just weighs me down. And so after going through all of those experiences, I've chosen a really nice flat tote bag this year as my bag of choice for school. And I also realized that with going up, or like in your upper years of university, you tend to have more spontaneous plans. Like for myself, after class I tend to catch up with friends, or I get last minute invitations to events from school and things like that through my email, and so I always want to be prepared. And when it comes to social gatherings or social networking situations, it's mostly at a restaurant, at a bar, or places like that, which I really don't want to be carrying my heavy duty big fat backpack everywhere, knocking everyone out. And so I think something that could be subtle and look like a purse but also carry all of my university stuff in it, I think is my personal way to go, and that's why this is it. Let's get right into it. The first thing that is sticking out of the bag is obviously my laptop. When it comes to, if you're choosing to go for a thinner bag like this, I highly recommend investing in a nice padded case for your laptop, just so that it has some extra protection that is lacking from, say, a backpack or something like that. So my case is from Herschel. It's in a nice gray, like a patterned gray colorway, and it has a really nice padding slash almost like a fur coating inside, so I know my laptop's very safe. And inside, of course, is my laptop. My laptop of choice is the MacBook Pro 13-inch screen. This is the one with the touch bar. If you're in the market looking to invest in a laptop, I wouldn't. It's definitely just an accessory. It's very bougie. I personally don't find myself using it as often. So if you're on a budget and you're looking for a MacBook, I definitely recommend going for the one without the touch bar. It still does all of the same works. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. The processor is fast enough, and so it makes all of my edits and things like that a lot faster, which in turn makes me a lot more productive, which I like. The next thing, I need a place to like put this bag so I can like pull things out. It's gonna sit there. The next thing in my bag, on my list, in my bag, are these folders. They're super thin. They are from the dollar store. They're your basic folders. It's just like cardstock paper that's big enough to fold over. The next thing on my list is a magazine. I refuse to call myself a commuter because a bunch of my friends who actually do commute to school have about 45 minutes to an hour commute, so not gonna call myself that because that's just awful. But I commute to school about 15 to 20 minutes on a good day. Do take the public transportation here, and during that time it's always nice to have something to read or get inspired by before class. And I study journalism, and this is the type of journalism that I do want to get into, which is magazine and feature writing. And so having a magazine on hand, flipping through some stories and getting some inspiration with layouts and things like that definitely helps spark a better conversation in class, so it's always nice to have this on me. The next thing in my bag are 2 notebooks. So I carry 2 notebooks. One is a proper lined journal. It is from Moleskine. And the other one is a blank paged journal, and this one is from IKEA. My system of note-taking follows a 2 notebook system. In my blank page journal is where I take my free running notes, my sketches, things like that when the lecture is happening live. And then once I get home and once I've relaxed and had my time, I tend to go through the lecture slides again, go through the notes that I've taken in this notebook, and write official notes in my journal notebook. This is like short form, very fast scribbles, and this is more descriptive, properly written, defined notes. And you'll see a similar system when it comes to the next 2 things in my bag, which is my bullet journal and a free notebook. So the bullet journal is for things that are more scheduled. It's my planner, it's more official. I like to do diary entries in here. It's basically a planner / diary all in one, a bullet journal. And this one is, again, this one's from Moleskine, this one's from IKEA. IKEA also has some really nice notebooks with good quality paper in there if you're looking for cheap notebook alternatives. IKEA, it's great, I love IKEA. And now moving on to the front portion of my bag. Just letting you know, this bag actually has a divider that runs down the middle. And so in the back end of it, I have all the things that are flat, like my notebooks, files, and laptop. So that way when I'm carrying it around, it doesn't bump around everywhere or just fly around. And in the front bit of it, I have all of the more misshapen things. And the first thing that you'll find on top are my headphones. These are self-explanatory. I like to listen to my music when I'm commuting every now and then when I'm not reading my magazine. And also I do a lot of editing work, and so having a pair of headphones on you is really important. The next thing in my bag is my laptop charger. I hate that this becomes the reason why I need to return back home. And so I've learned that might as well just carry this weight around, because you never know where your day could go, and you really don't want this to be the excuse for not being productive. So I always have my laptop charger on me. Lesson learned. The next thing I have in here is a portable water bottle. This one is a Voss water bottle that I just refill and clean out. I have bigger proper portable water bottles, but I really like the way this feels, fits, and holds. Just because it's a smaller cylinder, it sticks in the corner of my bag, it doesn't take too much space, and there are water refilling stations all across my university, and so even just carrying this around, I can refill it, drink it up, and then empty it so that it's not too heavy. It's almost like a glorified portable glass. The next thing in my bag are my keys. Self-explanatory. I have a little poof on here. I love this thing so much, and it just makes my life a little easier, because when I throw my keys in here and it's filled in with all of the other because of this, it makes it so much more easier to find it in my bag. So if you have that problem, I recommend getting like a big funky keychain, so that when you close your eyes and just put your hand into your bag, you can find it in an instant. The next thing in here is my wallet. Self-explanatory, don't need to do that. Another 2 things that are in here are my lip gloss and my lipstick. Self-explanatory, my lipstick is the color that I usually wear on that day, and today it is the Charlotte Tilbury Bond Girl. I love this thing so much. If you're a brown girl looking for a very pinky nude, close your eyes, put it on, looks great lipstick, I highly recommend this one. There we go. My lip gloss is the Lip Maximizer Collagen Active Dior lip gloss. It is translucent, it has a pinky sheerness to it. I really like it. It kind of tingles on your lips too and makes them look a little firm. So there's some good combinations. The next thing in my bag is my glasses case. And I know a lot of people are going to scream at me for this next part, but I usually have like a microfiber cloth between, so it's fine. It's not gonna get scratched up. But I have 2 pairs of glasses in here. One are my sunnies. I can link them down for you if you're interested. I found them on Instagram. It was actually one of those ads that popped up. They were very affordable, and I feel like if I lose them or scratch them or break them by mistake, I'm not gonna have a panic attack over it. So it's all good. The next pair of glasses I have are my regular glasses. I can't see far, and so sitting in a large lecture hall, I kind of need these to pay attention and keep an eye on what the professor is writing down. The next thing in my bag is my stationery pouch. Going through this very quickly, the first thing that sticks out is a coral highlighter. I always have a pink or red or coral highlighter just so that I can mark down all of the important things in a reddish color so it stands out. The next thing on here is my clicky gel pen from Muji. It's in a gray colorway, and so when I write in it, it looks like I'm writing in pencil, but it's actually a pen, and it kind of makes me geek out. Next thing in here is my portable tape dispenser. The next thing I have in here is a ruler. This one's from Muji. It's nice, compact, and it goes up to 15 centimeters. The next thing is a jelly pen in a white color for drawing designs or highlighting in my bullet journal. I have a mini pack of mint sheets from Listerine. I also have a little stack of post-it notes for making extra scribbles and notes. I have a small white tape correctional tape dispenser. And then, there should be one more, hold on. There we go. I have 4 super tips from Crayola. For my September month bullet journal theme is all greens, so I have 3 different green colors and 1 gray for shadows and stuff like that. Those double up as my highlighters for class as well. The next thing I have in here is a, oh, that was so anticlimactic. Mechanical pencil. The next thing I have in here is an eraser, and the last 3 things in here, I'm gonna show it to you all in one, are my 3 different pens that I usually, these are the main pens that I use to take my notes. One is a Schaefer rollerball pen. This is in a blue color ink right now. This one is a Lamy fountain pen. This is also filled up with blue color ink, so those are my main note-taking pens. And then this one is a Lamy clicky pen that is also a rollerball with black gel ink in there. Most of these I got them as presents from my dad. My dad is a huge pen collector, and so I got it from him. We are at the end. The last thing I have in here is another little pouch. This one's an emergency kit. First thing in here is a Tide to Go pen. We are all human, we all make mistakes / coffee spills, and we kind of need this. The next thing in here is a essential oils roller ball from, oh my god, where is this from? Bath & Body Works. This is in the scent Stress Relief, which is eucalyptus and spearmint. So anytime I have a headache, I like to roll them on the temples of my face, on my temples, down my neck, and on my wrists, just so that they pulse a lot. The next thing in here is a hand sanitizer. This is also from Bath & Body Works. This is in the scent Ocean Citrus. I carry a little thingy of Advil in case I get headaches or cramps. I tend to get a lot of those, so it's always good to have on hand. I have a little dispenser of tear substitutes in case I enter an area where it's a little dusty. It irritates my eyes, so it's good to have. And I also have a severe dust allergy, so antihistamines always a must. I always have them on hand. The next thing is a little squeezy of L'Occitane's 20% shea butter hand cream. If you want to keep these looking young, you gotta use that. And the last bit is just a bunch of band-aids just in case you get scruffed up for bad choice of shoes. Oh, bonus thing, I also have a little thing of perfume just to freshen up every now and then. Right now I'm using the tester scent of Calvin Klein Woman. That's what it's called, Calvin Klein Woman. It's a little thing, I like it, very portable. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And finally, I would love to wish you all a very good luck for the academic year to come. I hope it is filled with happy, productive, fun memories that will last you a lifetime. Well, that is it. Until next time, you guys. Okay.